Hey everyone, what's going on? And we have yet another batch of 10 UX stages. You didn't see that coming, right? So, yeah, beginning with Vanillish, a guarantee on survival mode. This stage is not a tough one. Shouldn't have any trouble going in with good old Charizard, the fully maxed out one that I recently maxed out. Yeah, just going in with this fire team because I do enjoy using it. I like Ninetales, I like Charizard, so decided to go ahead and use this team. Really powerful team. Pidgey obviously not helping us out because it's not a fire but Pokemon, but leaving the last spot blank, so that's why we have the Pidgey, of course. As you should in most of these stages. Yeah, so that one was really easy, but you can tell that this batch, some of them might be a little bit more difficult. I did S-rank all of them itemless, but, some of them a little bit more difficult, especially the boss stage. It's really not super easy, so, but at least it's still possible, so not into the extreme difficult ones. Not just yet, but, we'll get there at some point. Jolteon, another one that's not difficult. It does disrupt with some EV, so I guess you technically don't have to leave the last spot blank, but, I felt like it really wasn't enough EV, so, I went ahead and did it. But, yeah, Blocked Dugtrio helps out, so, yeah. Another stage that's not difficult, another one that we're going to be able to S-rank itemless. Now, you do get 300 coins for each stage, as I've said probably in every EX video. However, I'm at max coins, so I'm not getting any coins, but I really don't know what to spend the coins on. I mean, I am trying to play through the Volcanion, but, I haven't really had to use any items yet, so not really being able to take advantage of that, so it's a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. That's alright. That's fine by me. So anyway, moving on, Mincino, fighting team all the way. It is a normal type, so it is weak to fighting, so definitely want to bring some of your powerhouse fighting Pokemon. There's plenty of good ones, hopefully you have a few of them. If you're up to, the UX stages, you probably do, you probably have Buzzwole or even Hitmonlee if you have that maxed out. Awesome choice. Keldeo, Power 4 Plus. It was recently in escalation, so that's a really good choice if you farm that and, maxed it out. That would be a good way to go. A little inconsistent, I guess, with its ability, but, it's still powerful, so still good to bring, Beware. So, yeah, there's plenty of good options. Even Machamp and Meloetta should be fine on this stage. Risk take a nosedive. Yeah, shouldn't have a whole lot of difficulty on this one, so yeah, that is another S rank, so that is awesome. And yeah, again, fighting team, I am going with Mega Deontay in this one just because there is ice, and the ice is a little bit annoying, so you could definitely go in with Mega Deontay, which would be a good choice. Mega Houndoom is technically stronger, but I just wanted the Mega Online immediately. Unfortunately, it's not getting online immediately because I do not have a match. But that is alright. I mean, Hitmonlee and Buzzwole going to be able to help out. I didn't even Mega Evolve Deontay. I mean, I did at the very end after I already beat the Pokemon. But, yeah, you don't need Deontay because I didn't even use it. But, it's nice to have just in case. Some of that ice can get a little bit annoying. So, you could bring the Deontay, but you have to, yeah. So, this is Glaceon able to knock it out, and as more Pokemon fall, Deontay gonna make it evolve, obviously not doing anything for us, but that is okay, so that is another S rank. Yeah, over 100 stages, all itemless S ranks, that is awesome. I know when I was playing through the games, a long time ago when it came out, I wasn't S ranking these itemless, so yeah, that's really cool, that is really cool. Now I'm using my Keldeo actually for this stage. I just figured why not, just for fun, see if we can get some Cross Attack Plus going for us. I actually did not even activate Cross Attack Plus, so you don't need it, as I said before, inconsistent, but it is a good ability, so if you have it, why not? You might as well bring it, but, the big heavy hitters are probably Buzzwole and Hitmonlee. For sure. I guess you technically don't have to leave the last spot blank. It does have some Chansey on the sides, but you probably, you could shot those off or shot those out, whatever you want to call it, and still, run out of things to use shot out on, basically. So that's why I felt like leaving the last spot blank was essential in this stage, and I would definitely recommend it. So yeah, it's cool that they're giving out some shot out Pokemon or like at least in some special stages. So if you have it early on, even if it's only like level 3 or something or 2, you could still do well in these main stages. I'm not talking about the UX ones. I'm talking about in the beginning of your adventure. So if you have some of these shout out Pokemon, you could definitely do well in some of these stages. Have a lot better time than I did when I was playing through the game. So yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, another stage, Aurorus. I think it's Aurorus, something like that. I don't know. But it's a fossil Pokemon. It's a really cool Pokemon. I really like this one. So, yeah, again, fighting team is awesome on this. You know, you got the Hitmonlee. You also got the ground type, Flygon. So, Buzzwole, you know the drill. You know what these Pokemon do by now. So, yeah, not a difficult one. Not a difficult one. As I said, none of these are going to be difficult. Besides the boss stage. I guess the boss stage was tough, but, you know, we'll talk about that as we get to it. It wasn't the toughest stage in the world, so yeah. Anyway, this one, not too bad. It does have some rocks. Obviously, Kyogre. Primal Kyogre would be good. I didn't even know it had rocks, but that is okay. It doesn't matter. You don't need it, you know. Just go in with your super effective burst damages Pokemon, and you should be good to go. Yeah, not a difficult stage, so that is nice. That is nice. So yeah. I also said that I wasn't going to be farming any more special stages, but yeah, I can't resist. I'm addicted to this game, so I will be farming for Alligator next week because I always wanted to. Yeah, I just can't help myself, guys. I love this game, so yeah, I will be farming for Alligator. You know, I already farmed Poplio last time, so for Alligator's coming back next week. That's going to be awesome, so can't wait for that. But anyway, moving on to Ninetales, an easy stage. However, if your abilities are not activating, I could actually see you missing the S rank on this maybe. You know, I went for the Primal Kyogre. There's actually a 4-match of Flygon I should have went for, but that's alright. Going for it now. You know, so I thought at this point I actually missed the S rank. I thought that it was 4 moves, but no, I actually did get the S rank, so that is nice. Mega doesn't really matter on this stage. Unless if you have like Beedrill, it can Mega Evolve in one turn. You're probably not going to Mega Evolve. But yeah. So that was an easy one. We'll definitely take that. I guess this one could be a little bit tricky. I didn't think it was that bad. But, you know, if you don't have some of these shout-out Pokemon, it could be. It could be, yeah, going in with 3 super effective shout-out users. You know, as I've said before, I love going in with the super effective shout-out. 2 or 3 of them. You know, in some cases, if you're lucky enough, maybe 4, who knows. But going in with 3, so chances are you're going to have a 4-match or even a 5-match if you go in. That's why I like going in with multiples, you know. So, yeah, really awesome. You can go in with Shiny Deontay because it does have some blocks. You know, I didn't feel like that was necessary just because I do have the shout-out users. But, you know, those blocks, I guess, could get a little bit annoying. So you could definitely go ahead and bring that with you if you want. But yeah, not a terrible stage. I mean, all my shoutouts were basically activating, so able to beat this one just fine in time for the S rank. So that is nice. Yeah, as I said, you could tell the HP is definitely buffed because I mean it is taking quite a bit longer. I mean, some of the S ranks are close, so even that one it probably only had like 2 more moves left. So, but yeah, that is all right because we do go ahead and beat that. And Vanillix, you know, I've used Vanillix a lot, as you guys know. You know, love the shout-out abilities, so definitely use this one a lot. Again, going in with the Fire team, one of my favorite teams. This and Poison. Let me know your favorite team type to use, if you have a favorite type. For me, it's definitely Fire and Poison. I have the most fun using those. But, yeah, I love Burn Plus, you know. Love Charizard, so yeah, definitely going in with this team. Love Fire, so yeah, really awesome team to use. You know, yeah, you've got the shout-out with Rapidash. I didn't leave the last spot blank because I knew it disrupted with some Vanillish. And, yeah, I mean, that was enough for me with shout-out. But, you know, if you want, you could leave one of the spots blank and skip out on maybe one of these, maybe if you don't have Charizard or whatnot. You know, not using Charizard for the Mega, just using it just because, you know, it has Unity Power and it's really strong. And I guess the Mega is an added bonus. But, yeah. So, really cool, really cool. Really awesome Pokemon. Really awesome team. So yeah, had a lot of fun with this one. I love it. Yeah, the shout out not going off in that 4 match. the problem with not leaving the last spot blank is sometimes, or at least I do, I sometimes forget, and I just think there's an added support on the field, even if there isn't. So, you know, no Vanillish to shout out, so it did take me an extra move, but that is okay because we still get the S rank, so I will definitely take that. So that is awesome. So that is yet another S rank, and moving on to the final boss stage, Mega Gallade, going in with the fire team. Now this one I said could be a little bit tough, and you know, you might need that +5. You should be able to beat this. I mean, you could use fire, but the main thing to do is, because it does disrupt with a bunch of ice down the middle, so your main goal should be to activate Burn Plus with Ninetales, and then do like Pyre into the Mega Houndoom after it disrupts with the ice, you know. So yeah, just focus on Mega Evolving Houndoom, you know. I didn't really get too lucky, you know, I didn't get that Pyre into Mega Houndoom, and I was still able to S-rank it, so you don't necessarily have to do it, but if you do, you will be doing a lot of damage, so that is awesome. Yeah, the added support is Glaceon, and it does disrupt with some snow runs, so not a big deal. Yeah, if you don't have a fully sped up Houndoom, I'd probably recommend, I want to say Mega Deontay. You might need the +5 in that case, I'm not sure. Yeah, so but you know, we were able to do it, so that is awesome. You know, I actually didn't think I was going to be able to do it because, I mean, I have no Houndoom matches or whatnot, but you know, once you get that Houndoom going, even if it's not into Pyre, it's still going to do a lot of damage, but especially when Burn is going off. But, you know, if it's into Pyre, that's even more damage, so that is absolutely epic. So, yeah. But I could also understand, like, the +5. But, yeah, thanks to the Burn Plus, able to finish it off. So, yeah, that is Mega Glalie, and that is awesome. So, really fun stage. I really enjoy this stage as well. I really like that one. So, we do pick up the S rank. And for this, we get 1 raise max level. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.